Welcome to the Sagittarius meditation. Start taking nice deep breaths. Releasing your life out there and coming into your life in here. Releasing all the energy leaks, whatever you've been thinking about, letting it go, whatever your to-do list is. Just let it go and just be right here. It'll still be there when you come out of meditation, but you'll be able to look at it in a clearer way. So give yourself some time today to really connect inside. Sagittarius is the part of us that desires to connect in with the greater whole. It's the part of us that loves religion and philosophy and spiritual learning, spiritual teachers. It is the sign of the guru. It's taking all the different parts and bringing it into this one coherent image. And we all have that in ourselves. So keep taking nice deep breaths. We're going to connect into our crown chakra. If you like, you can actually put a head on top of your crown to direct your focus there. You can imagine a 1,000-petal lotus, a white lotus up on the top of the crown. Just watching it open up and unfold and bloom. And then watch so much white light funnel in through the crown and into your body. You can hold over your heart and allow the crown, allow the white energy to come in and connect into your heart space. And you can watch the white light swirl clockwise through your heart. Sagittarius loves the bigger image, but what can happen is the details of daily life get totally forgotten, and the individuals in their life can feel neglected because they're always going towards this bigger picture, this next best thing. The grass is always greener. So we're raising the vibration of Sagittarius so that it can also have these healthy relationships and connections and not neglect different parts of itself. We're really bringing in the sense of wholeness and integration. And really what we're doing here is allowing the body-mind to prioritize. Instead of being spread out all over the place, we're bringing in this consciousness of prioritization. And we're connecting with the liver. The liver is the planner, the organizer. It's a master organ. It really does a lot. And here it's prioritizing. So we're going to bring this in so that we can know this is what is number one important, and this is number two, number three, number four, number five. And allowing ourselves to really know this on a really deep level. We're connecting this into the third eye, so that we can intuitively know what the priorities in our lives are. So we're allowing this intelligence coming in through the crown chakra to filter through our chakra system and to inspire us into action, but to prioritize that action because we live in a linear timeline. So here what we're balancing is the duality of time and space within the body-mind. We live in this infinite, eternal universe where all timelines are stacked on top of each other, but we live in this material world where it is a seemingly linear timeline. So we're out here and then we're here. So we're connecting these and balancing these so we can use them both to our advantage and optimize these different aspects of our reality. Really centering into ourselves, moving into the center point in your body. Find this point in your body where you feel really centered. It's around here for me, right above the diaphragm, between the heart and the solar plexus. Find your center and really get into that place and feel yourself align with all the directions, with above and below, north, east, west, south. Feeling your internal compass as it aligns with your higher self, your highest path, and with those around you. Being able to prioritize is actually a huge power. You might want to be working on something, but maybe you really need to give attention to your partner or to your children, or maybe your partner is taking a lot of your attention. You actually need to sit down and write or work on a task. So it's just being able to utilize your energy in the most efficient way, in alignment with this greater whole and inspired by this beautiful God light, this sense of oneness. So when your actions truly aligned, then whatever you do is in harmony with the greater whole. We're also going to shed some negative emotions associated with religions, cults, gurus, with spirituality in general. A lot of us were raised in different religions, and some of those practices were constricting, or some of them were really supportive of our growth. Maybe we found something more recently that is a spiritual practice or a teaching or some sort of philosophy that we really love. But allowing ourselves to release old philosophies, old belief patterns, and bring in new ones, new ways of looking at the world. So we're refreshing our perception and giving ourselves the opportunity to continually refresh our perception. You might have a memory come up to the surface of a time, maybe when you were a child, going to church and Sunday school, however that looks for you. It could be something different. And letting it come to the surface, and then we're going to wrap this memory in this beautiful white light, this sparkly white light, and we're going to let it lift up and rise and go into the white light above us. So we're just like letting these little bubbles of experience rise up to the surface and then allowing them to transcend up into the white light, purifying it, recycling back up to the spiritual energy. And once you feel enough of that has released, then new little bubbles of gold and white light are going to come down, and they're going to sit in your hands. You can start with just one and just gaze into it. Notice whatever images pop to your mind. Don't try to rationalize them. Don't try to overthink whatever it is. Whatever images come to mind when you view at these new little bubbles of light, you can go ahead and write them down and just look at them for a while. Once you write them down, you'll be able to maybe get some new information from whatever is coming in from the etheric realms that wishes to integrate with you now. The session is now complete. give yourself some time to observe whatever comes up for you now. Thank you. Satnam.